There's a steel door in the belly of an ocean liner that hasn't sailed in 60 years. Door number 13. It weighs more than a car, and it closes whether you're out of the way or not. In 1966, an 18-year-old crewman didn't get out of the way. The crew who work that deck today say he never left. This is the Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. She was born in Scotland, launched in 1934, and when she made her maiden voyage in May of 1936, she was the pride of the Cunard Line, the fastest, grandest thing on the Atlantic. Then the war came. They stripped the luxury out of her, painted her gray from bow to stern, and packed her with as many as 15,000 soldiers at a time. She moved so fast and appeared so suddenly, the enemy called her the Grey Ghost. And on October 2nd, 1942, off the coast of Ireland, the Grey Ghost earned that name in blood. Her escort, a British cruiser called the Curacoa, crossed her path while she ran the anti-submarine zigzag. 81,000 tons of ship cut that cruiser clean in half. More than 300 sailors went into the cold Atlantic, and the Queen Mary, under strict orders, with U-boats hunting, was not allowed to stop. She steamed on and left them in the water. Her soldiers felt only a small bump. After the war, she went back to crossing the ocean in style. Then, on July 10, 1966, during a drill in the engine room, watertight door number 13 closed on a young fireman named John Pedder. He was 18 years old. The ship's log records it plainly. The door does not. A year later, she was retired and sailed one last time to Long Beach, California, where she's been moored ever since. A hotel now, a museum. And, if you believe the people who work her decks, something more. Tour guides and overnight guests describe a young man in a white boiler suit down in Shaft Alley near door 13. Bearded, silent, there and then not. They report knocking from inside the door's frame and greasy handprints where no one's been working in 50 years. In the drained first-class pool, guests describe hearing splashing, laughter, and finding small, wet footprints on tile that hasn't held water in decades. In stateroom B340, so many guests reported voices and pulled bed sheets that the ship turned the room into an attraction. Now, honesty, because this channel deals in it. You'll hear that hundreds of spirits walk this ship. The documented deaths aboard her, in 90 years, number in the dozens, not hundreds. That bigger number is marketing. But here's the part that should bother you. The 300 men of the Curacoa never touched these decks at all. If something followed her home from that gray morning in 1942, it didn't need to. So, it's 3 a.m., and you're aboard. You booked a room below the waterline, because the internet dared you to. The hallway outside your door is long and slightly curved, and the lights hum like something breathing. The ship never sails, but she never sits still either. She creaks, she shifts. 81,000 tons of steel, settling around you like a body rolling over in its sleep. You take the stairs down, past the signs, into Shaft Alley where the air goes 10 degrees colder and smells like oil and old salt water. And there it is, door 13, open the way they keep it now. You put your hand on the frame. The steel is cold, colder than the room, and from somewhere inside the wall, soft, patient and hurried, comes a knock. One knock, then another, like someone counting. And you realize you're standing exactly where an 18-year-old stood in 1966, in the one spot on the ship where the door decides who leaves. Behind you down the alley, something metal taps the deck. Once a footstep or a wrench or nothing, the lights hum. The knock comes again, closer now, from your side of the wall. So here's the dare. The Queen Mary will rent you that room below the waterline, one deck above door 13. Would you sleep there till morning, or would you already be running? Tell me in the comments. And if you've stayed aboard her, if you heard the knocking, or saw the young man in the white boiler suit, I want to hear it. Your story could be the next one we tell. Until next time, stay aware, stay human, and stay haunted.